can always bring it down. Oh, there you go. Oh, that was good.
This is a double-blind trail, about 40 minutes old, and it had 30 minutes of hard rain going on top of it before we ran it. We really have no idea where the subject's gone, and the only thing he was told to do is to lay at least 2 double-back trails somewhere along the trail. The double-back's going 2 or 3 different times and then running off perpendicular to his main trail. Watch this big body language change, this surface change from grassy to rocky river bottom. There's a steep drop off. The dog's a little hesitant to go there. Went there right off the bat. Knew there was no scent going past it. That's the reason why the dog went to the left and wanted to go around. Has no choice but to follow the odor. This is one of those things that when a dog hits a spot like that, you have to really pay attention to it if they don't go down right off the bat. Notice how the dog sped out here onto this rocky gravel bottom, almost like it knew exactly where the scent trail was, and then had to do a double take. It had to actually slow down because the surface is so considerably different from the grass that it just came from. Everything changes on surfaces like this, and the dogs have to learn how to compensate for those changes. And right now, Rugby's doing this on her own.
Yeah, but you had a good trail over there. I mean, that was good positive. This was good body language all the way over here. I would follow that anywhere. Take a look for boot prints when you get up here. That's a good boot. That might be your first backlog right there. He did 2.
Watch this body language here. It's detection, but it's also a little bit of nervousness, something not quite right. See how the lower body posture, the dog comes in low, looks at the object from all sides. It's a backpack not related to the trail, so there's a little bit of fear associated with this new odor. I would say this backpack was placed here relatively soon before or after the trail was run. That's distraction dog poop.
Leave it. I'll find this guy. So she took me this way. And she did that like you mentioned when she got in
You could be bracketing your double back track. Remember what I told you, sometimes you're going to get big attention at one end, big attention at the other.
She went right there and then came back.
Right.
This way came back.
So you might, and see how she's coming back and she's trying to ID all of us?
She did that on a scent pool like we said
Yep.
last seminar when she couldn't figure out scent pools. She's IDing the people with us.
That's looking good. I'm liking that. I am liking that. Take your time with the rocks. We are in no hurry. Great place to look for boot prints.
Okay. Don't I think go up that.
This turned out to be one end of a riverbed crossing where the trailer actually came to one side and then crossed over back to the other. That would probably explain why the dog concentrated a lot on this corner, because a lot of times at the apex of every turn you're going to have a concentration of more human odor that either goes with the turn or that's in the interior or exterior of the turn based on the wind.
I'm loving the negatives.
This behavior coming up in this next section of riverbed is going to be really interesting. You're going to see some backwards and forwards movement with the dog seeming to try to find an exit trail. We found out later that the trail there had cut across the gravel bed, walked on the embankment over to our right where the grassy little hillside is, parallel to the river bottom. I think the dog was actually trying to find the shortest path between 2 points right here. Once it figured out there wasn't enough odor going across, came back and found the exact track going up on the hillside. You're going to see all the behavior coming up. A good reason why you need to reel in when the lead is coming back on itself when the dog comes back to the handler. If you don't do it, you're going to get these little line checks around rocks and other objects.
Okay, so somewhere you've got a
There.
missed turn. You've got
There.
good scent trail over here.
There.
Watch her, watch her. I love how she's working it though. There's something right here. There's a reason why she's doing all this, okay? This means something. I can't tell you, well, maybe it's what this is. Might be an exit. I'd love to see a good scuff on a rock, to be honest with you. But if we don't get one, that's cool. Watch her, watch her. She's in odor, she's working it, so let's pay attention to what she's doing.
Okay.
That might be it. Look for boot prints whenever you get up to top places like this where you got loose soil. Good spot. Look, 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 right there. Oh, you missed it. Look at that.
You're killing me. I know, I'm like trying to watch a dog. Watch for boot prints.
Note to evaluator, don't be so exuberant over a boot track and cause the dog to come back on you.
Beautiful. Now we know exactly what she's doing.
See, Jeff is good about reading man tracking, where my other dog is so freaking fast, you don't get a chance to... She's getting way more animated right here, too.
You got to think about why was she back here? She was in odor over here.
Okay.
She just wasn't on the track over there.
Got the fringe.
Yep. She was trying to find the shortest path between 2 points and then got stuck in the middle. Okay, folks, this is completely double blind.
I heard later when looking at the map that this point right where the dog went up into the bushes is where one of our double backs took place. The double back is where the handler, or I should say the trail layer, went off in a different direction and then double laid the trail and then came back and ran perpendicular off the trail he just made.
No, I just think we're just at a point where the follow her. She's been trying to kind of go that way, but you're giving her some line checks. I don't think you're completely confident. Yeah.
And just the surface is so different looking for me, too.
It's hard. This can be a real pain in the ass to trail on.
You're not just digging in and going, you know, and giving me that normal body language.
Watch the huge body language changes that are going to occur right here. This is the last location where the trail layer left a quadruple double back trail. He went out in the middle of the field, came back 3 times and left perpendicular from it.
What kind of behavior do you have? Hunting behavior. You probably overshot a turn. And the problem is she's getting off on a lot of odors here, so you're going to have to pay real close attention. I don't want you to anchor her. I want to see if she figures it out on her own. But this is hunting.
10 minutes completed. You've covered
Right there?
Yeah. There you go. See how fast her tail's starting to wag too? That's an FBI clue, you should go down there. Ooh, you're getting a good proximity alert right here. Oh! Let her work this. Let her get all the way to the fringe, wherever it might be. She's close. Let her finish it out. Can you trust her off lead?
Are we near a road?
Yeah, it was right above us. Let her work it. Let her work it. Let her work it.
Check her here.
The most important place not to let the lead all over the ground, because every time the dog doubles back, it can get connected on something and get a line check. This can be really a drag on the dog because it's trying to find a way into the subject, and if you didn't know they're in there, the dog's all over the place trying to find a way in. Every time it gets a line check, it has to come off. Look what that rock just did.
The lead on the rock. Get that lead up off the ground. That might help. Where'd she go? Encourage. Where'd she go? Motivate. She's a little fearful. Get that lead up underneath her neck.
When she gets confused or someone's like, can't get to her.
There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go.
Good.
There you go. Go in there.
The dog has good reason to be nervous going in. This is a training exercise, so it helps motivate getting over a problem of fear. However, if this was a real search, it might be a good idea to actually stop everything and light that hole up. You can't see anything in there. Here's a map of the actual trail we had run, and the red marks indicate where the triple back trails were made by the trail layer in an attempt to throw the dog off.